Rancho in the Three Idiots movie said, "Follow excellence and success will chase you pants down." Welcome to today's episode of Aanu Growth Series. Today's topic is the culture of excellence. I took some time before I started before I put up my thoughts together for today's video, because excellence is quite a deep word. Is something that it's deep, and somehow I would assume that I have gotten to a stage in life where I can talk about excellence, but how can I communicate it without sounding entitled? By the way, the Three Idiots movie was produced in 2009, and I think I saw that movie in 2014 or 2015 or something, and you should watch it. It really did. It portrays what I want to talk about today, the subject of excellence. You really cannot become a star if you don't cultivate the culture of excellence. But what is excellence? Excellence is putting in your best into any effort and actually doing beyond that best. It sounds ephemeral because the best of everyone is relative. That's what some people are going to say. Well, I have done my best. I have tried my best. But I'd like us to know, or I'd like you to know, that I'm making this video for stars and people who plan or who intend to be stars. And because of that, there are standards we must uphold, and average is not allowed. Average, let's start from the lowest level, which is poor. Poor is prohibited. Average is not allowed. Nobody celebrates average. People only celebrate excellence. People only celebrate excellence. So excellence is you putting in your best, and it doesn't stop there. It now takes you to go beyond your best. That is excellence. I talked about discipline last week, and I myself had to go and do an assessment of myself to ask myself if I was disciplined enough. Right? But nobody becomes a star without discipline. Consistency is discipline. Routine is discipline. Now, excellence not only should be what we should be doing, it should become a culture. Excellence should become your way of life. Any task you want to do, be it personal task, be it a task at work, be it a task at school, you should put excellence first. I was thinking about the royals. I think we still have a couple of royals that are popular. We can make reference to the King of England and his family. There are things you are not allowed to do as a royal. Like when you are going out, they expect you to portray the image of royalty. They expect you to portray the image of the crown, and that's what excellence is. It is your culture to always show up as the best. You don't have a choice. You don't have an option. You always have to show up as the best. Like I said, the best is relative, but let's start from your own best. Start from your own best. Then when you start from your own best, you would discover that there's a lot of things you can improve on. Excellence, I wouldn't think excellence is perfection. Perfection is great, right? And it's something you can attain. But I'm talking to my generation and the generation before me, that's the Gen Zs. You can start from where you are. The most important part, just like discipline, is consistency. In everything you do, even if you are volunteering, let them know that you are putting in your best, and don't stop there. You cannot say your best is, if it's a 2-hour volunteering, you can't say your best is 2 hours. No, you have to go beyond. You have to provide value. Many people want to be rich. Many people want to be expensive. If you are in the service economy, many people want to provide services at expensive costs. But people only pay for value, and that value can only be obtained after you have trained yourself to become an excellent person. But I'll talk a little bit about my own life. We now lead a little bit pivots the topic of excellence. 2000, I've always wanted to be a software developer, and I think I mentioned in one of my older videos about how I became a software developer. 2000 and let's say about 13-14 years ago, I got a side hustle, as we call it, to build a payroll software for a school. And they were not going to pay me much, right? They just wanted a payroll software. And if you see how I put in my best into that payroll software, you would think they have actually commissioned me for millions of dollars. Why? It's because I want to put in my best to the task, not because of the client, but because of myself. I want it to be said that whatever Aanu does it excellently well. Bishop Abioye, I was listening to Bishop David Abioye recently, and he said the people they call experts are those that have shown excellence. So if they say someone is an expert in medicine, is an expert in IT, is an expert in business, that means they have carved their niche and they have become the standard. That then you have no choice but to pay for that value. That is where we should attain. Now back to my story. I built the software and everything. What's happening how many years later is that experience has not left me. I put in my blood and my water into that payroll software, but till today I still refer to it in myself because it will not leave me. And that's where I wanted to pivot to. Some people think if they give them a task to do and they think they are doing the owner of the task a favor. For example, your employer gives you a task, but your employer is not paying you enough salary. You think, oh, my employer is not paying me enough salary, let me not put in my best. That is wrong. See, the culture of excellence requires that you put in your best, whether you are going to be well paid or whether you are going to be less paid. It's going to do two things for you. Number one, it's going to help you achieve that consistency in excellence. Number two, it's going to help you to build yourself, because the things that you are learning, you are actually learning for yourself. You are not learning for anybody. You are providing the service for your employer, for your client, or whatever it is, but you are actually building yourself. You are maintaining the culture of excellence. That is where the value comes from, so that when anyone wants to refer you, they refer you with all confidence because they know that you are going to put in all your best to it. We're planning an event, and sometimes when they talk about some vendors, to me, even though the vendors are cheap. I'm like, I don't want. Why? Because I don't consider them consistent with excellence. And this is how the world works. Every one of us is in that phase of our life where we can grow. The question is, what are you doing to grow? What are you doing to grow? What are you doing to maintain the culture of excellence? See, in the topic of discipline we talked about last week, your body, your feeling wants to do the easy thing. Everybody wants to be lazy. Nobody wants to put in the extra effort. But if you want to be that person that is going to be high net worth, highly valuable, you have to start practicing excellence now. You have to start practicing excellence now. And if you have started practicing it, congratulations. Don't stop. You need to improve the consistency. This is going to, when you now get to rooms of people who matter, it wouldn't be a problem for you to deliver because you already have that mindset. You already have that culture to say, I'm gonna be excellent. You want to be a builder, someone into construction. Don't cut corners. Don't say, oh, we can reduce the cement, or we don't need to dig that deep, or we could use low quality things. No, don't be like that. Put in your best. Put in the best, because the work you do, you yourself need it for reference. In this part of the world, referrals work a lot. Referrals and review are very important. They are going to ask you, can you show me what you've done? Even if you want to get a job, they will ask you, what jobs have you done? Can you point us to your manager? If you want to get a client, they're going to ask you how many things you've not done. I build websites. They're going to ask me, how many websites have you done? So if I have done a shabby website and someone wants to give me, let's say, a $200,000 job to do, and they say, show me what you have done, and I show them what I've done, and they discover that this is a $700 job, no one is going to give a $700 quality to now say you want to do $200,000 job. It doesn't work that way. The world doesn't work that way. Finally, excellence is actually an attribute of God. The Bible says, "O Lord our God, how excellent is your name." That means whatever God himself does, he puts in excellence into it. He created man. He excellently created man. Everything God does, he puts in excellence. There are a lot of people in the Bible that had an excellent spirit. One example is Daniel. The Bible says an excellent spirit was in him. And look at what the end of Daniel. Daniel served with 3 different presidents. He served as a president of 3 different kings. You know how politics work. If somebody is a president, the new government comes in, all of you fizzle out. Daniel remained. He kept being retained. Why? He was doing things excellently. He was doing things excellent. They ganged up against him and they didn't have a topic to use to nail him. Why? Because he delivered on all of his job. So that's what I want to give to you today. Whatever you are doing, make sure you put in your best. Make sure you go beyond your best. I'm also speaking to myself, right? Because I'm also doing projects now. Excellence speaks. Excellence has a voice. Excellence has a voice. Excellence has a voice. When you imbibe that culture, you will get to bigger places. It's never going to be a problem for you. Anyways, as usual, I have a lot of things to say, but all of us on this channel promise to keep the videos short. So I'd like to ask you, in which area of life do you think you can improve on your excellence? In which area of your delivery do do you think you can improve on? Do you need to learn more? Do you need to get more certifications? Do you need to listen to more people? Do you need to read more books? What do you need to do to be able to prove that excellence? Until the next episode, which will be very interesting as usual, my name is Aanu Growth. This is the Aanu Growth Series podcast, 30 lessons I learned before 30, and I will see you in the next episode. Have a great day. Bye-bye.